looking at... Everyone, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Last game for the Pelicans, they ended up losing to Chicago. And he dunks it down.
And Poole able to just slip right into his shot.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Ball. Yep, that one goes in there.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Osman. Here's Jokic. And it's sent back by Lopez. And it's Bridges at the elbow. Deep two from Ball. And it's off the back rim. No good. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason break.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Jokic. Again, Ball missing. Poole on the wing. Back to Vanderbilt. It's Osman, top of the key. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And so here is New Orleans. 4-point game. Here's Ball. Outside for Caldwell Pope. New Orleans moving the ball around. Ball no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Stolen by Ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Fires the three. Drains the three-pointer. Ball's got 5 now.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Jokic with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Here's Trent with the drive.
Kind of amazing because Jokic has that passing ability and what it's done in terms of how the coaches run their offense around what he can do. Well, there's so much about Nikola Jokic that is special. For a 5-man, it doesn't really matter any position, but his ability to crank out those triple-doubles might just take the cake.
Jokic does produce triple-doubles at a near record rate.
So in his 500th game, Jokic got his 71st triple-double. Only Oscar Robertson and Magic Johnson recorded more triple-doubles in their first 500 games. Think about that. As a center, he was doing that. Just truly unstoppable at times. leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's Ball. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Ball's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
To the paint. Here's Caldwell Pope.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Steps back. Here's Ball. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Ball's got 10 points in the game.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here's Jokic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line? He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good. That basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And how about your point guard getting up and dunking it down? Impressive stuff from Killian Hayes.
And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Now, here's Bridges. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Here's Abaji. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now, here is Smith. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bucket is good.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Bridges outside. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Portland leading by 3. Inside. And stolen by Horford. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Lopez. It's deflected. And stolen by Williams. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Trailblazers out in front. Up 3. The second quarter coming up. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Back to Smith. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
And smart play by Smith. Using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Smith on the wing. And the dunk by Smith.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now beasting.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Smith's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
Well, Lowry sees the breakdown, and then he knows the guy's going to be open. What a delivery that was.
Hayes, no good.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
It's tipped. Stolen by Washington. On up the court. Here's Gafford. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Now it's a 3-point Pelican lead. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. It's a close game here in New Orleans. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball. And Killian Hayes, born in America, yet didn't play high school basketball. That's unheard of.
Well, Killian's dad played a bunch of years in Europe, and he really loved his time in France, so he believed the best way for Killian to develop his game was to play pro ball in France.
It's to Abaji. 5 to shoot. There's Williams. And the rejection by Gafford. There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. Fournier gets a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Fournier's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans. There's a screen by Williams. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Can't complete the alley-oop. Trent outside to the middle. Here's Jokic.
Oh, here's Serbia. Jokic up there.
Pass to Gafford. Over to the left wing. Here's Washington. Had him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. Washington's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Poole. Clock at 6. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Jokic moves back up. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Lopez. It's stolen by Green. Poole with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. Now Caldwell Pope. Ball with a wide open look. And another three for New Orleans.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers lead by 1. On New Orleans, back in a moment. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so it's New Orleans with it. They trail by 1. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Ball. Puts one up from 19. Lopez inside. The kick out to Ball. No good from outside. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Bridges outside. This one for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Bridges got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Vanderbilt. They kick it out to Green. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Green's got it all tied up now for Portland.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face. Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Here's Jokic. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
He goes up again. Yes, and the foul. That one on Horford.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Here's Ball. Here's Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Bridges got 5 points now this quarter.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
And now Portland on the break. Pass to Vanderbilt. Over Lopez. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
And for LaMelo Ball's second year break, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load, Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
Clock is at 3. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And the second free throw, good. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. The kick out to Lopez. Back to Ball. Three-pointer. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Down low. Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Portland leading. To the inside. And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic is rolling, and you can see the coaching staff over there applauding everything he's doing.
Deep 2 from Ball. Fires from deep. Portland grabs the miss.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Back to Trent. Right side Green. Lets it go from deep. Bridges with the board. Pelicans trailed by 4. Ball with it. Now Green defending. Bridges outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Bridges got 10 points.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start. When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
For 3, Bridges. He can't hit that time. And it's Portland the other way. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. And so it's New Orleans with it. They trail by 3. Back to Ball. .35 seconds left to play here in the third. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. It's good from long range. Caldwell Pope's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Abaji. Pass to Williams. Smith right side. The 3 from Poole. Doesn't go that time. And stolen by Williams. Got it off in time. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. It's the Trailblazers up 1. And
the Trailblazers 61.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Blazers on offense. They lead by 1. Pass to Smith. Right side, Williams. And here is Moody. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Moody's got his first 3 points of the game.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Well, I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
The shot's good from Hayes.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
There's the triple. The shot by Lowry, no good. Trailblazers leading by 7. The 3 Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
So he gets them both. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds upon them.
First team foul.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. The drive by Lowry. Gafford inside. Good D by Williams. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Agbaji. Pass to Moody. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Beyond the arc. Now Hayes lets the 3 fly, and he's good on the 3 ball. Hayes has got the lead up to 13 now for Portland.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And providing the support where they need it, that stops a 12-0 run by the Trailblazers.
And it's the Pelicans' ball. Pass to Washington. Here's Agbaji. Back to Hayes. Here's Agbaji. Covered by Lamb.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Hands it from downtown.
And Kyle has those nights where he just steps back and his range seems to increase with the confidence he has.
Stolen by Washington. The 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Here's Smith. Rebounded by Lamb. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 7-point differential. And Lowry hits again from deep. Lowry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board. Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist. And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Here's Williams. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against New Orleans. And he knocks down the first one. And Williams drops them both. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Ball from deep three-point territory. Unable to get that one. And the Trailblazers going the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Ball slams it in.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man, Ball, is used to the spotlight.
Ball from long range. The Trailblazers pull it in.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Yes, that goes in. And now an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Launches a 3. No good that time. Bridges, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
And Bridges elevating his game. Woo!
On deep, Trent. And they get it back.
Oh, great job there tracking down the long rebound, and the clock will continue to run.
Pelicans trail by 5. Here's Ball. Count it.
And Ball ready for these moments, showing he wants the rock in his hands. Love it.
Trent outside. Back to Rivers. Right side, Green. And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
And Ball gets double teamed. Caldwell poked the bounce pass. It falls. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To take the lead. Back to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Here's Ball. Yes!
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Rivers with it. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. Here's Ball. Count it!
And with that burst, you can count on LaMelo being the first up the court on the break. He won't miss a chance to get out and run.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're down by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
There's Green with the 3. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So it's an arrow victory.
Hoy que me levanté, creo que nunca me fui, siempre bendecido.